Hello, hello, hello. I almost didn't make it on here today. And my screen is looking very blurry. Am I blurry on your screen? Oh my goodness. Let me know. I see. Oh, let me put my crazy wild glasses on. I'm in Jessica's room. So, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to describe what it's like being up in here. But anyhow, it's a typical teenage room. Do I need to say any more? Oh my goodness. I was trying to, I've been doing so many things trying to get ready for this live tomorrow. Or this meetup, I should say, tomorrow. Anyhow, holy moly. You can see how discombobulated I am today. Oh my goodness, something completely threw my schedule off this week, and I just have not been able to get back on track. If you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me? I have a fan on in here. If that fan is making too much noise, can you let me know so that I can turn it down? In fact, Jessica, can you turn the fan down to low, please? Whew. Hello, hello. You see me. Is it blurry on your screen? My screen is blurry. I don't know why. But anyhow, hello, hello. Hey, Lindy, how's it going? Toby's in the house. Josephina's in the house. Hello, good to see you too. Carol W, hello, hello. Oh, Van Gal. Oh my goodness, you guys are all here. The crews are here. 3 generations. Hello, says hello, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Tim, I got to call you. You asked me about your spot. I didn't see what you just said, Tim, so I'll come back around. Hey, Turtle Graham, Timeless Freedom. Hello, hello. Okay, you can hear me. Diane Miller, you can hear me fine. Okay, okay. Oh my, hey, Red. Oh, okay, you can. You had to turn off your radio. Red, are you at the place where you told me you were going to be? I'm not going to say because I don't know if you want people to know exactly where you are. But if you are, say yes so I'll know because I'm going to give you a call and maybe we can drive up to the caravan, up to the meetup. Hey, Adventurous Spirit. Hello, hello. Martha Maldonado from Kylene, Texas. Hello. I hope to be in Texas in October for Lollapalooza. Hey, Kenneth Bailey, just so love you, Carol. Love to you too, Kenneth. Hey, Red, saying hello to Martha. Eleanor, okay, I'm going to try this. Eleanor, let me know if I get it right or not. Aquitaine, is that right? Eleanor Aquitaine? So blurry, but the pink speaks. Oh, okay, so it is blurry. It was a little blurry on mine, but it's getting clearer now. Graham is saying shout out to Red, Lindy, Nana. Hey, Graham knows everyone. He's one of the fam, one of the OGs, so he knows everyone in the house. Hey, Lisa, Outdoor Travels. I will see you tomorrow. Lisa, hey, for those of you who don't know, Lisa has a channel, Outdoor Travels, and she is an expert at editing. And you guys know I've been trying to learn how to edit forever and ever and ever. And she is coming to the meetup. She's not only going to teach me, she's also going to do an hour seminar on editing. Anyone who goes there and wants to know how to edit will edit by the end of the meetup. Is that good news or what? So I'll be able to put up more videos. You guys are saying, oh, great. Toby is saying, yes, a little blurry, Miss Carol. I don't know what it is. It's my the camera on here. Let me see if I can wipe the camera. Is it the camera or something? Let me try. Is that better? Looks better here. I think the camera must have been a little dirty on this. Okay, because we were somewhere real dusty the other day and I had this open. Okay, I would close this down and start all over, but you know what? We just got to go with what we have. So that's a lesson to me. Wipe this little camera off before I start every time. Hey, okay, yep. Outdoor Travel says, hey, Adele says, I love your videos, Carol. Put up as many as you want. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go through saying hello. And then I want to ask you guys about some videos and some topics on some videos that I put up. I did a spur of the moment video yesterday, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Hey, Hey, Mo Bang says, I'll stand back and watch the editing class. Okay, yeah, do that, Tim. Um, and actually I should have Tim. Hey Tim, why don't you do a class on building something? Oh yeah, now. Oh, okay, Eleanor, I got your name. Did I get your name right? I hope so. Hey Sylvia Torres, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, traveling with Charity is in the house. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nancy Wilson says, I'm making fufu and soup for dinner. It is a West African dish. Oh, what's in fufu, Nancy? I'm curious about what's in that. I've never heard of that. Hey, Nora. I won't say. He says, oh, he says Tim should have stayed quiet. Oh my goodness, so much going on. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you. But I did a video yesterday. I did, a pop-up video. And I'll share a little bit about what was in the video, but go over and watch it. And I have video that aired this morning. I'll tell you about that too. But the video yesterday, I got to thinking because we were in Balboa Park and it was really crowded. And I was comfortable. I wasn't stressed or anything. But it started me to thinking because maybe 2 weeks ago or so, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember exactly, but Jessica and I went to the movies. And while we were at the movies, I realized I was a nervous, anxious wreck, which is just not like me. I'm not a person who's prone to anxiety and certainly not paranoia. But when I was in that movie theater, then I started thinking about why we went to the showing of the movie that we did. And when we're looking at the movie, it's a real popular movie that had just come out. And when we had a list of movies that we wanted to see in the movie theater and not watch them, on Netflix or something when they came out, or even on what's that called, Redbox, because we wanted to get the whole movie theater effect. But when I chose when to go to the movie, I thought, you know what? I don't want to go on the weekends because it's a little crowded and who knows, there might be some, off kilter person in there doing something. And then I thought, I don't want to go on opening night. So, I mean, it was getting more and more narrow. I don't want to. So then we went during the middle of the week. And you know what time we went? We never go to the movies, or we used to never go to the movies at this time. We went to the movies like at about 10:30 at night. The last movie. So we got out there at almost midnight. I mean, it was insane. And when I was sitting in the movie theater, I realized, I mean, there were only about 4 or 5 other people other than us. I mean, it was practically empty, but I'm watching everyone like hawks. As people are coming in, I'm watching to see, are they carrying something? Do they have a long coat? Could they be hiding something? And as I was sitting there, I thought, this is really madness. What has happened? And in the middle of the movie, and it was really when it was really starting to get good, so it wasn't like a lagging period, someone got up to leave. And I thought, well, that doesn't make sense. They didn't leave at the best part of the movie. So I'm really watching them. I'm looking. And oh, by the way, when I went into the movie theater, I looked to see where the exit was. And I'm trying to get us positioned so we're close enough to the exit. I thought, you know what? Is this what it has come to? Am I paranoid or what? But I realized when I'm watching this person leave in the middle of the movie that I was really tense. So I thought, you know what? It got me to thinking about other things. Like I wanted to go, and I go over this in the video. I wanted to go to the Rose Parade, the Tournament of Roses Parade. I've always wanted to see those beautiful flower floats. Thank you. Would you also give me some water, Kleenex and water from?
Sure.
Thank you. Jessica is such a good assistant, isn't she?
Why, thank you.
But I always wanted to go, but last year I got the virus right at Christmas time. So January 1st, I wasn't going anywhere, and certainly not to a parade around other people. So I thought I'll go the 2023. But you know what? After what happened with the 4th of July parade in Highland Park, Illinois, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to that parade. And I thought, okay, I am really getting a little bit paranoid here. I mean, I've always been, cautious from being a peace officer, for 20 years. When I go in a restaurant, I like seeing where I can sit sitting where I can see the door, but nothing, overly crazy. Okay, if I can't, I don't go crazy or anything.
What else
but
do you want?
Water, please.
Okay.
Cold water.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, is it just me? It can't just be me. And I'm also thinking, okay, what do I need to do to get this under control? Because if I let this, I can see where this could really get out of hand. But I didn't realize how much everything going on had impacted me. I didn't realize it. And, I don't watch the news that much after Uvalde. I just couldn't watch anymore. It was so heartbreaking. But people will call you, like I said in the video, and ask you, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And even if you're going through YouTube, you'll go buy things that, you'll have thumbnails on. So you can't avoid hearing about things that are going on. So I put the video up. I am telling you, I have so far, I don't know, I don't have my phone here, but I must have about 200 to 300 comments. And I guess I shouldn't have been shocked based on how I'm feeling, but I was shocked at what people were saying. How people are staying in the house, how they're not going outside, how they're only ordering groceries and stuff online, and how, you know, so I think collectively as a nation, we are all impacted much more, I think, than we realize, and are on edge and tense. And I thought, wow. I mean, if you go on that video and read some of the comments, the video that aired yesterday, and I think in the video, I asked the question, and the title was, are nomads safer now than people living in cities? If you're living if you're on BLM land. Thank you, Jessica.
Uh-huh.
And could you bring my phone too, please?
Boy.
I'm sorry, Jessica.
Yeah, it's all right.
If you're living on BLM land, or if you're out, in the forest somewhere, or are you safer and are living off grid or on homesteads? But go, if you don't even watch the video, read the comments, and I think the comments are so enlightening because it's across the board. It's not only nomads that were commenting or van lifers, it's people all across that were talking about how stressed out they currently are. So it's something. It's really something. But I'm wondering, thank you, Jessica.
Uh-huh.
If any of you are feeling some of this too, or do you think it's safer to be a nomad right now with everything's going on, and to be out camping and maybe off grid? Let me go keep up with what some of the comments. Hey, Ann J Sunday Drives, how are you? uh Egghead Randy, hello, is asking Red what's going on. Hey, River City, I didn't see the rest, I missed it, I'm sorry. Simply C is saying hello, Globies. Hello, Simply C. Hello. Toby says, I believe so, Carol. Yeah, those comments were, it just made me, oops, sorry, don't mean to get you guys upside down here. But those comments let me know that I'm not alone, and that, and I'm wondering what to do in terms of, because I think if you let anxiety take hold, it can really, like I said, I've never been a person who has experienced that. So it was a new experience for me, and a startling experience for me, and not one that I liked, and I don't want it to expand and, get out of hand. But Rick's Gypsy says, I'm cautious, but I try not to be afraid. Watch as well as pray. This world is crazy. I'm a former correctional officer, so I'm always thinking about personal safety. Me too, as a former peace officer, I'm always thinking about safety. And I don't want to live in fear. I don't want, I was talking the other day about how becoming involved in van life and YouTube has expanded my life, and I have so many more acquaintances and friends. And I don't want to let someone take that away and shrink my life down even smaller than it was before. Hey, I missed that. And Jay says, doing great. Hope you are doing good, Carol. I am. Just talking about some things going on. Nomad Extena, is that how you say it? Extena? I've been feeling unsafe in public for many years. Was in Beijing 1989, lived in Vegas the year of the October thing. I just don't do well in crowded spaces. I think a lot of people are feeling that way now. Outdoor Dash Travel says as long as you are prepared to get the heck out of there, I feel safe. That's true. I think we need to really, the key is being prepared, being aware of your surroundings, and just, you know what, I think more than ever right now, intuition and developing that intuition and that gut feeling and listening to it, and not, when you have a certain feeling, not saying, oh, I'm being silly, but say, yeah, there's a reason I'm feeling this way, and listen to your gut. Traveling with Charity rather says, I'm sorry, Traveling with Charity says, I turned to therapy. You know what? I think there are going to be a lot of people. I think people that the virus didn't make go into therapy, I think everything that's going on now is going to make going to therapy. I doubt if they're really good therapists. I doubt if you could even get in with them right now. They're probably so booked. I should do a video on that, huh? Talking to therapists, seeing what's happening on their caseload. That would be an interesting video. I think I might just do that. Martha says, I think it's safer for nomads than sticks and bricks. I think it could very well be, Martha. I think maybe so. Red said, but as I'm not able to keep homeschooling and put them in school in 2003, or was not, and my younger son met his best friend and they both moved to San Diego. What's my reading? To Denver after college. Okay. All right. Aaron says, hello, love your chats. Thank you, Aaron. I just, try to be transparent, tell you what's on my mind, because believe it or not, sometimes things that are on my mind are things that are on other people's minds. And sometimes they aren't. So I want to know, am I in line with what other people are thinking, or am I way out to lunch? And you guys keep me pretty grounded and let me know. Aaron says, hello, Graham. I'm from Melbourne, too, retiring up to St. Arnaud in 5 weeks. Well, congratulations, Aaron. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, retirement it can be beautiful. It can be. Lindy says, we can drive our van away from a crisis. That is so true, Lindy. Kathleen Klein, hey, Kathleen, I'm still thinking about that delicious upside down pineapple cake you made. Oh, my goodness. Kathleen is saying your best weapon is between your ears. Train it and use it. Kathleen, that is so smart and so wise and so true. Outdoor Travels Lisa says, if I let anxiety take hold of me, I would never leave my house. Isn't that the truth? I'm not going to let it run my life. When God decides it's my time, it's my time. I think that's a great attitude to have, Lisa. Just try and do your best to stay safe and do what you need to do, but don't let it run your life. Tim from Mobang from your buck says, if you needed to, your van is the best means if running over potential danger. If running over. So you're saying just run over people who are threatening you, huh, Tim? Kenneth Bailey is saying, Aaron, congratulations. Yes, congratulations, Aaron. Michael says, my mother-in-law is my therapy helper. Now, Michael, is that good or is that not so good? Let me know. Red says, I took my son and his friends to eat a few weeks ago, and I said, let's toast to mom failing homeschooling because my son's friend went to private school later. Oh, my goodness. Well, everything that happens, often things, I should say, that happen that we don't think are the best, later on it turns out that they were blessings in disguise. Isn't that funny the way that works out? Hey, Annie and Spence, hello. Adventurous Spirit is saying, Outdoor Dash Travels, I totally agree with you. Fear is paralyzing. It is. I don't know if I've ever told you all, but I have the most insane fear of flying, which is really funny because I used to, before the virus hit, I used to fly a lot. I mean, out of the country, to Mexico, three or four times a year. I mean, everywhere. And I made a decision early on that I really wanted to travel. And much of the time that I was traveling at that time, I was traveling by plane. And I decided, you know what? I don't care how scared I am. I'm going to continue getting on these planes. because I knew if I stopped and let the fear paralyze me, I wouldn't be able to get on a plane again. So I, get on the plane. Sometimes when it's taken off, my arms, I'm holding on tight to the sides of the armrest so no one can see that I'm about to, I'm holding myself down so I don't just bolt out of that seat and say, "Hey, get me off of here." The people don't know. And one time, someone was sitting next to me and they looked. They said, "Holding those arms rest kind of tight." All I could do was say, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm." I wanted to say, "Just shut up," but I didn't. All I could do was say, "Mm-hmm." But I realized then, and I guess I'm going to have to do the same now, that if I give into that fear, it will paralyze me and keep me from doing anything. And I think that's what we're all going to have to realize. And I still fly. I haven't flown in a while, but I do fly. But it's not. I haven't flown it. And it's not because of fear of flying. But I've just been so busy with YouTube and traveling around in my van. But I never stopped flying. And I tell you, I've had some nail biter experiences where the turbulence was so bad, especially going into Denver. And one time I was on this, what was it, Allegheny or something, this airline, and the plane dropped in the middle of a thunderstorm, and everyone on the plane started screaming. The airbags fell down. So if I didn't pass out into a dead faint at that, but I thought that was it. We were going down for the count, but I still get back on plane. So I guess that's the answer, is being intentional about overcoming your fears, just being intentional. So let me go back to these comments. Mo Bang says, too many wackos on the planes. If they're acting up, you're stuck there for hours. No, well, if they're acting up, I think what happens is, if you saw that video a while back, it was cracking me up, where they took this guy and they duct taped him to the seat. I cracked up. I mean, and they were going to fire the flight attendant did it. And they were going to fire the flight attendant until they got so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people writing into the airline so angry about that they didn't, I don't think. Hey, Fordman Kenneth, aka Kenneth Oaks, hello. Says, hello, everyone. I'm typing through a phone, so can't say hi. Oh, well, hello, Kenneth. Go over and check out Fordman Kenneth, aka Oaks. He's such a supporter of this channel and others. Shared live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, Fordman. Thank you, Kenny. Topi says, I haven't flown since before 9/11. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I flew the first day that I could after 9. I flew about, was it 4 days after 9/11? I had a trip scheduled to Washington, D.C. And my reasoning, which may have been flawed, I don't know, but I thought, you know what? This is going to be the safest time ever to fly in the whole history of this country, because no one is getting on a plane unless they have been checked out completely. And they took my suitcase. They took everything. I mean, everything out of my suitcase. They looked behind the lining. So I was like, okay, if someone gets on this plane who's not supposed to, it's my time to go, because they were checking. And then when I got to the airport, I'd never seen it. Well, I have seen it in Mexico at different places, but they had military people at the airport packing huge. So I thought, I'm safe here. So I did. I flew to Washington, D.C., of all places. Yep. So Graham says, good day, Aaron. I'm in Albury trying to talk the bride into pulling the pin and retire to Harvey Bay. Well, hey, Graham, take her on enough trips and she will not want to go back to work. Red says, but they didn't get, and they did well in public school, and I feel they didn't get hurt. I'm just going to say that, Red, because I don't want them to toss this video off YouTube. But they did well. A lot of people do well in public school. It depends. A lot of it really has to do with the principal and the teacher. If you have a lousy principal and a lousy teacher, your kids don't stand a chance. And we have had both. And we have also had a great teacher. Not so great principals, but great teacher. So, the teacher can make all the difference in the world. Kenneth says, I can already say I enjoy you, Aaron, and hope to know more about you. Me too, Aaron. Me too. Michael says, ride an airplane, bring a parachute. I wish I could bring a parachute, Aaron. If I could, I would strap one on my back. But Nomad X Tina says, I have way less anxiety in nature for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Red says, I'm scared of flying also, Carol, since having kids though, not when I was younger. Really? I wonder what it is about having kids that made you more fearful about flying. Maybe you just are concerned about if you're not here for them. Adventurous Spirit says, Diana Anders, I probably would have done the same if I saw that on the news before the parade. I missed that. Someone must be talking about going to a parade or not going. Oh, thank you, Tim, for dropping Kenneth's channel link. And in fact, could my moderators please drop your links? Would you do that right now? Would my moderators drop your links, and all the links that are dropped, would you please check them out? Kenneth, Tim from Mobang. Nora doesn't have one, but Nora, go over at Nora Keg. Would you put your Instagram name up, Nora? And Red from Redheaded Riding Hood. And who else is a moderator on here? I'm trying to see who else. Red says, I memorized Philippians 4 when I flew to my brother's wedding in 90. Be anxious for nothing and pray. That's a very good verse to memorize. It absolutely is. What a verse my mother gave me is, what was that? Isaiah 54. I forget 54, but it's no weapon formed against you will prosper. So in other words, my mother gave that to me when I was going into a meeting that was going to be a very intense meeting. And I came out of there flying colors. It's basically saying that anyone who means you harm, they will not succeed in carrying out their plan. So I think having a verse that you memorize and hold on to, I think can be very, very comforting and encouraging. Judy says, hey Judy, how you got in the house today? Says Carol can fly every day even while driving. Hey, that's true. Kenneth says, Red-Headed Riding Hood, once again, always kindness behind all your thoughts. That's a good way to be. A good point. Red says, I was pregnant with my oldest in 90 and my oldest was 3. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Nora, thank you. There's Nora's Instagram. It's Nora Keg, Norakag on Instagram. Go over and check out some of her simply beautiful, and I do gotta get this over here, and I do mean simply beautiful paintings. Toby says, my old grandma flew all the time after 9/11. They would always stop her and search her. What? Because she looked Middle Eastern. She had Russian Ram Gypsy in her. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to even say. You poor grandma. I hopefully they were embarrassed afterwards. Sue Hall is saying, thanks, everyone. Hey, Sue. Hey, CTV. Say, Sue Hall, give being animal a chance before selling. I must have missed that one. Sonia K said, made it. Hey, everyone. Hello, Sonia K. Hello. Oh, I thought that's Jessica. I thought it was Cuddles coming in. Hey, there's Red's channel. You got her, dropped her link. Mobang, Tim, did you drop your link? Nora says, I can't make a link, but I am Nora Keg on Instagram. If any of my moderators know how to drop a link for Nora's Instagram account, would you please do it, Nora Keg, on Instagram? My oldest son and my oldest is a girl. Okay. Mo's random. Okay, there Mo's dropped his link. Okay, everyone go ahead. Nora said, we had to fly a few months after 9/11. TSA even checked my husband's prosthetic leg. Wow. I told you that I thought that was the safest time to fly. They were even checking newborn babies out. I mean, Nothing was getting by at that time. So I felt safe, and it was safe. I had a great trip. Hey, Jill Weatherly. Hello, hello. Dorothea Thomas says, hello, my dear. My first live. Well, thank you for being in the house, Dorothea. Let's go ahead and do that now. Anyone who this is your first time, would you put a number 1? So you know how we Globies do it. We welcome all our newbies. We want you to feel welcome and know this is a safe space and a welcoming family. So anyone, if this is your first time in the house, please say number 1 so I can acknowledge you. Oh my goodness, having a senior moment there. Stephanie from was supposed to be in the house from if they had internet, but apparently they don't have internet. Let me give her a call and see if she wanted to come up, but I don't know if they're going to be able to come up right now. But hey Lisa, let me drop a link so Lisa could connect. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Sue Hall is number 1. Eliza, number 1. Adventurous Spirit, first time. Live Wire, first time. Oh my goodness. Can you do that number 1 again? Because I missed some of you. I was talking so much. Welcome, welcome, Eliza, Live Wire, Adventurous Spirit. Who else? Number 1, number 1. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Say Sue Hall, Sonia. Thank you, Outdoor Dash Travels. You got it all. Thank you. Everyone is saying hello, hello, and welcome to Newbies in the House. Every Saturday we get together and we just have fun. I'm going to drop a link because I want to see if Lisa, you can come up and talk about what you're going to do at the meetup and how you're going to get me squared away on editing. Hold on, let me see if I can drop the link. And if you can actually work with me, teaching me how to do better on these, dropping these links. Nope, I didn't get it. Okay, let me see if I got it this time. Well, I try it usually 3 times. 3 times it usually takes before I can get it up here. I didn't get it. Well, I'll have to try it again. Try it later. Nope, didn't get it. Well, I'll try it again, Lisa, but I want to bring you up so you can tell a little bit about what you're going to do on this seminar. I am trying diligently to get someone to come up to show some self-defense techniques and moves you can make. I thought I had someone, but it didn't work out. So I have another company that I'm talking to, and we may be having that, but I'm going to do a really dig in for an hour solid seminar for 1 hour on how to start and how to build a YouTube channel. I'm going to do that at this meetup because there are going to be some folks there. They're actually not that many. I think, I don't know, maybe under 20 people there, but I am going to, and I might even work with people for a little while, giving them some suggestions on their channels. But I'm going to definitely do a seminar, give some suggestions, give some pointers. So anyone who's coming, bring your notebook, bring your pencil and paper, because we're going to do a deep dive into what it takes to start a YouTube channel, to keep it going, and to build your subscribers, how to get to your first 1,000 subscribers, how to get to your first 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. We're going to go over some of that. I may even have to do a second hour on another date. But I think it's going to be a small, intimate group, and I'm going to be able to really, really work a little bit with everyone that's there. So I'm looking forward to it, really looking forward to it. I'm thinking I may even do a video for a couple people's channels. We'll see. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Kenneth says, Mo Bang, you got me laughing and smiling today. Tim always has us laughing and smiling. Hey, Sonia K, you're feeling the love, I hope. Lisa says, I'm down. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying, Lisa, to get this, copy this link. You know how I am about not being, oh my gosh. It's just not cooperating today. I don't know what's happening. Um, I'll try. I'll keep trying though, Lisa, to get it in because I really want you to come on and nope, nope. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But hey, Miss Nat says Tim is a mess. He is. CC Photo Lady says sorry to miss it, Carol, on the other side of the country. Ah, no problem, CC. I'm gonna have hey blind views. Hello, hello. I saw your comment on my video, my pop-up video yesterday about anxiety, and you made a really excellent point. I was gonna answer you there. So I'll answer you here too, but you talked about having balance, and you know what, that's what I'm really striving for is balance, and that's really what is necessary. And blind views, go over and check out blind views. He has a channel, a YouTube channel, and he does not mince words. He tells it like it is. If you don't like hearing the truth, then you won't like his channel. But if you like hearing the truth and are up, don't like a lot of BS, go over and check out Blind Views. Hey, Pamela Milton, don't you? Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Sonia K said, that is awesome. I just really want to learn how to edit so I can build something to watch, mostly for me and my fam. So hard on myself. I'm doing my all my videos I do on my cell phone. So and Lisa was telling me she used Kinney Master, and she said it's really simple. And I looked, and they have an Android version, and she has an iPhone. So, Tim tried to show me a while back how to edit. I had a video I had to get up the next day, and my editor wasn't available, and so I was in a panic. So Tim, bless his heart, tried his best to show me. Finally, I just said, Tim, could you just do it yourself because I am not getting it, and we'll be here all night. His poor wife was so patient. I was over there for hours, and I couldn't get it, but I am determined I'm going to get it this time. V is saying, hey, V Hitton, saying, hello, Carol and Company. Welcome, welcome. Sonia says, I follow Blind View. Great, Blind Views. Great, great. Go over and check out. Can someone drop Blind Views link, please? One of my moderators. Outdoor Travel says, I love you, Carol, and I will see everyone tomorrow. I'm going to try one more time, Lisa, to get this. Oh, drop this link. What the heck? Drop this link. Okay, I got the copy to clipboard. Copy to clipboard. Copy. I'm trying to copy. Copy to clipboard. Nope. It usually will hit paste, and then I can paste it. But I guess I'm not, for some reason, I'm not going in the right place. Watch this. As soon as Lisa leaves, I will get it, and then it'll. All right. I'm going to quit messing around. I want to talk to you guys. So, Pamela Milton says, you do an awesome job every interview you do. Thank you, Pamela. Everyone I interview and everyone I talk to, I really am interested in their story. And maybe that comes across and I try to ask the questions that I think you will want to know, or you would ask if you had the opportunity to ask them. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're cutting them off. And I know I probably do that, and I need to really work on that. But I know that I have a limited amount of time. I've only got maybe 15 minutes. And sometimes, I'll have maybe an hour worth of interviews, and I've got to get it cut down to 15 minutes. So I'm thinking, oh, this is a lot to cut down. This is a lot of editing. I'm trying to cut out things that I know I'm not going to include in the video without being rude, but trying to get it in, trying to get it tight, and trying to ask the questions that I know you'll answer. You'd want answered, but also sometimes someone will bring something up when I'm doing an interview that's totally off the subject, but it's something so interesting, it's worth pursuing. So I try to do that and not go down a rabbit hole. And that happened when I was interviewing Gail, who lived in the beautiful, beautiful tiny house up in Mount Laguna. Because as we were talking, and I'm looking in her yard, and I was walking around her yard earlier doing B-roll for the introduction, I kept thinking, what a beautiful yard she has. and these plants and this little shed and this tiny little beautiful shed. And so I thought I have to talk about this. It's just too good to pass up. And so what I did in that case is I split it into 2 different videos, and both were really well received. So, but those are some of the things we'll talk about at the meetup for those of you who are starting or working on YouTube channels. Redheaded Riding Hood, thank you. Drop Blind Views link. Thank you very much, Red. I appreciate it. Lena Heller says R. I'm not sure what that means, Lena. Egghead Randy says, love and enjoy your interviews. Thank you. There's so many interesting people out there. You know, I've done mostly nomads, but I think I'm going to do some interviews. Well, I know I'm going to do some interviews. I have a whole series of interviews I want to do on some people that I think are just going to really touch your heart. And I don't want to spill it right now, but I'm so excited. I am so excited to do these, and I'm hoping they'll be airing by August, starting the beginning of August, I think, beginning to middle of August. They're just, I think, going to be interesting. Also, oh, I forgot, Gracie from Gracie and Jock's Adventures and Brene, I had already done a tour of their rigs, but I did a little more in-depth interview with the 2 of them. And Gracie just laid out, boom, 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 5 years of research, what she decided she had to do, what she did, how she prepared, you know, how she got prepared for starting van life. And I think it really gave some really important points. But, you know, in one of the comments on that video, a person was saying, you're always talking about emergency funds. You're always talking about, but everyone just can't afford an emergency fund. Everyone, you know, who has to go onto the road can't get an emergency fund. If they're barely living on Social Security, and this person was saying how they're barely making it, they don't have anything left over for an emergency fund. And you know what? That's a really good point. But I'm saying things that if you're capable of doing, this would make your life a lot easier than having an emergency and being stuck and having to depend on people, others. But that's a good point, and I'm going to give that some thought, and I want to do something on that too, because that's a valid point, a very valid point. Kenneth says, if Carol could see us now, I mean, when the cat's away, listen, I know I'm talking here, and you guys, I don't know what you're talking about, but when I'm late starting the live, you guys are chatting away. I'm like the teacher's out of the room, and I don't know what's going on in the class. But I love you guys, and I love that you are a community, that you interact with each other, that you laugh and joke with each other. That's really what I wanted to facilitate and cultivate on this channel and on these lives. And I think that has been done in great part because of you all. And I just thank you, because I just love these Saturdays with you. And I love that you guys appreciate and enjoy each other's company. Blind View says, I'm listening while typing info and uploading a video. Sorry if I don't reply to comments. That's okay, Blind Views. I know how it is when you've got to get a video. Jessica, what are you doing?
And in this, I found a way to plug the other Blu-ray player in.
Okay, we had a little problem today. Somehow on my other TV, in the family room, when I say other TV, I only have one TV, but I bought Jessica a tiny little TV. So we have 2 TVs now, but this is for since Jessica's been a child, we've had one working TV, except for a little while when my brother was here. But anyhow, I digress. But now I lost my point. Doggone it. But I know, Blind Views, it's okay. Don't worry about commenting. I know what it's like when you're trying to get a video up and you're on a time schedule, time crunch. I absolutely understand that. So let me see. Jill Weatherly, Brenda Berner saying hi to Tim. Hello, hello. Kathleen says, not having an emergency fund is counting disaster, in my opinion. Is courting disaster. Yeah, it's really rolling the dice, I think I would say. But if you don't have a choice or an option, if you're not able to, if what you're living on is barely supporting you or paying your rent. But what I would suggest, if you don't have an emergency fund and you're going to start van life, what I suggest then is any monies that you're saving from your sticks and bricks, that you put that aside. I would also say do not travel a lot, especially with gas prices the way they are. I would strongly urge anyone who can, you may have to travel to get out here, but I would say do the long-term visitors center or visitors parking, the long-term at BLM in Quartzsite. It's $180 for 7 months, and they have water and power. You're close to stores. You're close to little grocery stores. They're high as heck. But once a month, you could go into Parker, which is 30 miles away, do your shopping at Walmart or whatever grocery store there. But I would say do that. Here's what I would do. If I was living strictly on Social Security, if it was a small Social Security, I was living in a van, I would go to Quartzsite for the winter. I would go a little bit early. Well, not too early because it's still hot, but I would go to Quartzsite for the winter. I would get a job. I would sock that money away, and any money that I was saving from not traveling and not going, not paying rent, not paying utilities, I would put all that money away. And between October and, I'm going to say March, not April, because I think it's too hot to be in Quartzsite in April unless you have an air conditioner. But between October and March, I would put that money away, and that's enough time to build an emergency fund. That would be what I would do if I was starting out and that was my situation. Okay. So anyhow, Red says, I love it here, Carolyn. I'm thankful all channels are not good for Red. Well, this is hopefully a safe place for everyone. Joanne Hancock says, I think you are such a hoot. I just love your videos. They are so interesting and I'm learning from you. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Red, for greeting Stan. Hello, Stan. I didn't see you come in. Oh, V Hinton, congrats on retirement so close. Oh, wow. So I missed that, V. You're getting ready to retire, it sounds like. Oh, my goodness. Ambling Adventures, Stan. Oh, okay. Hello, Ambling Adventures. All right, Sonia K. Red says, I don't have an emergency fund. I didn't have one when I was traveling in my RV. I ended up using my credit cards and then I had to pay them off again later. But others aren't able to do that either. Yeah, because what you will do, you will end up accumulating debt. And one of the things you do not want, whether in a sticks and bricks or on the road, you don't want debt because it's crippling. I know someone right now who I sat down with, I'm not going to name their name, and we sat down and we talked and went over, and they put together a plan, and they are working their plan. They've paid off their rig. They're putting money aside. They're working part-time, and they're working that plan. The other thing I would suggest is get a job as a camp host, a job where they provide your spot, but also a job where they give you a stipend or they pay you. You don't get a camp host job where they only provide your spot and your electricity if you need to build an emergency fund. There are ones out there. I know someone right now who's doing it. It's in a kind of remote location, but they're working as a camp host. Their spot is provided, their electricity, everything, and they are getting a salary. So that's another way to do it. Martha says, what part of Texas are you coming to in October? Abilene, Texas. Lollapalooza. Lola from Lost on Land again. That is really one of my all-time favorite van life meetups is Lollapalooza, and it's going to be at Abilene State Park in October. You'll need to check because that thing, it sells out, it fills up, but check Abilene or go back to Lost on Land and go run through her last 10 or 5 or so videos, and in one she says announcing Lollapalooza, and she gives all the details about the dates and everything. Mo Bang says, I would stay in courtside during winter. Me too, Tim. If I don't have family and homemade. Okay. Oops, I missed that. But yeah, I would too. That's what I would do. If I didn't have a responsibility that I have and I was needed to go on the road full time, I would definitely stay in courtside full time in the winter. Absolutely. And there are loads of nomads and van lives, and there's meetups, and you can meet people. In fact, I'm going to be having my meetup in Quartzsite in January again this year, God willing. Knock on wood, the creek don't rise, and all that stuff. So, and we had such a great time. Such a great time. Yvonne says she would avoid credit card debt completely. I believe it. Who is this? V says, Mo Bang, I will have a pension and still work time for my daughter-in-law's home health agency, completing assessments. That's a great idea, V. So you can supplement your retirement and put a little aside. I think that's so smart. So smart. Sue Hall says, that's where you live in Abilene, Texas? Sue, are you talking about Abilene, Texas? Oh my goodness. You have to come out and see, at least for the day, come out and say hello to us. Mo Bang says, even saving $1 a day is a good start. Consistency is the key to having emergency funds. That, Tim, you are speaking the truth. You really are. Just a little bit over. I know people who just put their extra change from the store in a jar every day, and at the end of the year have over $1,000. I mean, Michael Samet says, where is it being held? At the one in October, Lollapalooza is being held at Abilene State Park in Abilene, Texas. It's actually outside of Abilene, but it's called Abilene State Park. Joanne Hancock says, what is the name of the place in Quartzsite to rent for $185 a month? It's called La Posa. Let me see. If you just go on to BLM and put Arizona long-term BLM, or long-term parking. But if you go on to, let me see if I can get it here while I'm on here. I have found it before. Let me see what I need to put in. I'm going to put in BLM long-term parking Arizona. Okay, hold on. It didn't give me BLM long-term parking, long-term camping Arizona is what it says. Okay, it's called La Posa. If you put in BLM long-term camping Arizona, it will come up. And it came up La Posa North BLM long-term. And if I hit that, it will come up, and the website, it says La Posa long. I think there's actually a couple. I think there's like La Posa North and La Posa South. But what it will say is, it was created in 1983 to fulfill the needs of winter visitors and protect the local desert ecosystem, I'm reading from their site, from overuse. The campground is approximately 11,400 acres in size, flat landscape, sparsely vegetated, blah, blah, blah. It has 10 ADA accessible vault toilets, 8 water faucets, a dry dump station, a dump station with water, trash services, a dance floor, and ramada. I didn't see that, but then I didn't go all through it. So the permits and fees, their permits, it says it's $180 and allows the use of BLM designated long-term visitors continuously from September 15th to April 15th, a total of 7 months, or any length of time between those two dates. And those aren't that's not the only one. It lists some other ones. There is one in there's Imperial Dam, which is in Winter Haven, California. There's the Pilot Knob Long-Term Visitor Center, which is also in Winter Haven. But I've heard that the Imperial Dam is nice. So just go on to La Posa North and La Posa South, and they'll tell you here where you can buy your pass. I know you can buy the pass. I think you can buy the pass at the BLM station or ranger's office in Yuma, Arizona, because I think the one in Imperial Dam is right near Yuma, Arizona, right across the border. But yeah, so just go on put again BLM camping Arizona, and it'll come up, and then hit the website and you'll get all the information you need. Hey, Telefan11, hello, welcome into the house. Hey, Don Miller. Hey, Don, I gotta ask you how to fix my cable or whatever got messed up on my Fire Stick. So I'll ask Don, he's an expert on that. In the house. Traveling with Charity says, I definitely believe in emergency funds, especially since I have 3 dogs. Yes. And I even believe, I think I'm going to look into insurance for my dog, especially as he's getting older now, more things will be going wrong, or he'll have more health problems. Red says, and I'd probably work camp some. Oh, some of these places, these campsites are beautiful campsites. Graham is saying, good day, Don. Hope all's good, mate. Don saying hello to Nora Arcuda 2001. Yes. And Kenneth. Hey, Cheryl, welcome into the house. Cheryl's going to be at the meetup. Oh my goodness. Cheryl's going to be there. Tim is going to be there. Red's going to be there. Lisa's going to be there. We're going to have a good time. We are really going to have a good time. And you guys bring some stuff for a potluck. We may do a potluck, so bring something to throw onto the pile. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. It's going to be Nomad Extina says only a couple of the LTVs are van life friendly, as they required fixed tanks in your RV. Porta potties are not considered fixed. Only the LTVs with vault toilets allow vans. See the website for info. Thank you for that information. Thank you. The La Posa says they have vault toilets. So that would be something that you could, because I stayed at one of them in my van, although I have, a toilet in my van, but they didn't know that. They just saw the van. So yeah, so they do have the vault toilets there. But thank you very much. I appreciate that information. Don says, I saw that you had called while I was napping. I will call you back shortly. Okay, thanks, Don. That's my brother, my baby brother. Even though we're in our 60s, I still call him my baby brother. Who is that just who's getting pet insurance for our new pups? We are. Okay, yes. I didn't see who that was that said that. If you want to come back around. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea. I really do. Queen Coco Vibes. Hey, Queen says hello. Now, Queen, were you looking at coming to the meetup? I wasn't sure. Just email me and let me know. But I have a spot I was saving, but I'm going to relinquish it if I don't hear. Blind Views, thank you, because I admire and respect you. Blind Views, thank you so much. I admire and respect you. I respect that you tell it like it is. You don't pull punches. You tell the truth, and you give both sides of something. You don't only give one side. You say, I think this is crummy for this reason, but these are things that you might like. I really enjoy a well-balanced approach, and you do that, Blind Views. Thank you for I appreciate the super chat. I need to get a horn or something. I don't know how to do any of the running across thank yous on the screen, but thank you. I appreciate anyone that thinks enough of me to even give me 1 cent. I appreciate it. I just do so appreciate it. And thank you, Blind Views. Very generous, and I appreciate that. Oh, hello, Dream on Wheels is in the house. Hello, you guys. Welcome. I was trying my best to interview Dream on Wheels when I was at O22, but I kept saying, I'm going to interview, but I just, didn't get around to it. And then on the last day, I went knocking on their door like a little orphan, but Orphan Annie, I should say. And they were asleep. They were resting because they had a long night the night before. And I didn't want to wake them up, and, especially do an interview, wake them up from their rest. No, but I will catch up with you, Dream on Wheels. Hopefully it's before 023, but we will. If you're in Quartzsite this winter, or if you're at Lollapalooza, but go over and check out Dream on Wheels. Let's just do this right now because, oh my goodness, it's 10 after 4. I can't believe that. Everyone who is a creator, would you put a big fat C up there? A big fat C up there for creator, so we can go and check, or you can go and check these channels out. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Mobang Drop Blind Views link again. I appreciate that. Diane Anders, do you know if the campground still has vacant spots? Are you talking about my meetup starting tomorrow? Or are you talking about Lollapalooza? I'm not sure about Lollapalooza for Abilene State Park. You'll need to call the park directly and check with them. Or you know what? They have a website. Go on to the they're gathered kind of in the wagon circle. It's an area that, and they got the wagon circle reserved because there's a kitchen and everything in a building in the middle. But I didn't, there are all kinds of places to park all throughout the park. And then you can just come over and park at the wagon circle and join in all the activities. You don't have to be camped at the wagon circle to be part of Lollapalooza, or to, to go to the seminars or go to the activities, or there's also a parade. So bring your lights so you can, but this will be a safe parade. but okay, I'm missing this here. Mo Bang is a creator. If I missed you, you come back around, put a C. Mo Bang, go over and check out Mo Bang for your Bucks channel. Ann J Sunday Drives, go over and check out her channel. Sonia K, Annie and Spence, Redheaded Riding Hood, are all creators. So do go over and check them out. Do check them out. Lisa's not in the house anymore, but Outdoor Dash Travels, Redheaded Riding Hood, Outdoor Dash Travels. Diane, hit me up at gmail.com, Diane, because I think I have one space that wasn't taken that I was going to release. If you want it, but hit me up at gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail.com, Diane. Dream on Wheels says, I know, Kenneth, unfortunately one of us was working on the other knocked out. Yeah. I was working I was trying to pay for that trip because all that gas, Yanni, you know what it was like paying for that gas, and you guys don't even get as many miles per gallon as I do. So you know what it's like trying to pay for gas to go to these things. So I was trying to work to cover my expenses. A knock from Carol for me, get red. Who is that? Red says, not sure that would work. Some are very strict, Adele. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes, is a creator. Go over there. Oh, my meetup. Diana, email me after the live at gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail.com, and I will answer you immediately. I think I do have one spot left. So if you want to just come on out, Diana, just come on out and we'll figure it out. It's at William Heise tomorrow, and I think people have to check out by noon, and we're going to be checking in about 2 or 3. We're going to all gather over there, but come on, and we're going to be in circle group 1, the one that goes up from number, I think, 2 to 1 or 2 camping to number 8, spot 18. But just come check us out, Diana. But hit me up at gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail, Diana. Nomad Extena says, wannabe, no videos up yet. Well, hey, I'll tell you, years before I started my channel, I talked with other YouTubers who were telling me, just do it. Just put a video up. Just get something up, get your channel started. And that's what I will tell you. Just start, just get it started. But as far as getting it started and the fundamentals and everything you're going to need, I'm going to be going over that at my meetup tomorrow. So Turtle Graham says, I feel you. Nomad Exton, I feel you. Blind View says, I have done the logo for every Lola. Oh, I love those Blind Views. I need to talk to you about a logo. Do you believe I'm 2 years in and still don't have a logo for my darn channel? Since the first one, bragging a little, LOL. I love your logos, Blind Views. They are fabulous. Last year was my second, so I got to see the logo from the year before and from last year, and they were amazing. I love your logos. Oh my goodness. Wow. I wish I could, I would invite you to come up, but I haven't been able to get this. I don't know what's happening on here. I haven't been able to get. Holy moly. Do you believe this? Now, just as I'm getting ready to get off the air, isn't that the way it works? I get a stream. Blind Views, do you want to come up real quick? I'm not going to be on but for a minute, but if you want to come up, I'll hit you come up in the basement. I'll hit you and bring you up. Hey, Brene from Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds. Hello, hello. I've meant to contact you and let you know that the video came out this morning. My Financial Friday video came out on Saturday. What can I say? But I thought it was appropriate for Financial Fridays because it dealt with preparing to go on the road. But something came up this week I had to deal with, and it wasn't actually regarding me. It was with someone else. Something came up with someone else, but I had to deal with it, or I felt I needed to deal with it. And so I wasn't able to get it up until today. But if you want to come up, Blind Views, hit the link and come on up. Lisa, I think Lisa's not in here. She left to go because she's driving out here. So Lisa from Outdoor Dash Travels, if you are still in the house, I'll bring you up. Oh, Aaron, add something to the meetup fund. Aaron, thank you so much. The monies that I get from these, I use to help people that are in need. Thank you so much, Aaron. That is so generous, and I appreciate it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you. I'm going to do better. I got to get a horn, something, but thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Blind Views, for your generosity. I just so appreciate it. You guys, I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you. Blind Views says, I don't have all my stuff turned on. Okay, we will get together sometime and do something together. Thanks for the invite. Okay, Blind Views. Yeah, we'll do it another time. No problem at all. Hey, Van City Adventure. Hello, hello, hello. Graham Whitaker says, just do it, Sue. Thank yourself for your bravery. One of the greatest pleasures in life is to sit around a fire in the bush. It is. It is. Oh, my Sonia K says, awesome, Aaron. Yes, thank you. Everyone is thanking Aaron. Thank you, you guys. Kenneth says, Aaron, I already loved you. All right. Well, you guys, I got to go because I have so many things to get ready for this meetup. I am not ready. I lost 2 days last week, and I have got to make them up because I don't want to have a meetup and not show up to my own meetup. Love you guys. I'm going to try and do a live sometime from the meetup. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So we'll see. Maybe Monday night we'll do a live. I'll see. I'm not sure. But we'll see. So I am going to, Jill says, you are such a star, Fairy Dust. You are. Start putting those videos up, Fairy Dust. People are waiting. They want to see, and everyone. Inquiring minds are waiting to see what you decide to do. Part-time, full-time, stay in sticks and bricks, get a different van. Everyone's waiting to see Brene. So take them along on the voyage and show them, or the journey rather, and show them how you are going to decide. Annie and Spence said, enjoy your meetup. Let me know if you ever get to the East Coast. I'm in Maryland. I might just be in Missouri in October. I don't know how I will manage Missouri in October and Texas in October, but I just need to do that. I'll see. So all right. Mo Bank says, we just started until you get there, Carol. I know, just like you guys do on the live. You guys get going without me. That's wonderful. I love it. Dream on Wheels says, LOL. I'm sure Tim will have food. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he will. Have food to keep people entertained until you show up, Carol. Too bad we can't have some of your delightful, delectable drinks up there. But hey, we'll have to wait till next time. All right, you all. Sylvia Torres says, have a beautiful time at the meetup. Great. Good night, Carol, and all the Globies. Bye. I'm going to say a couple more comments and then I'm heading out. Adele, everyone has a great time at the meetup. Hope, thank you. And one day I'll be able to join too. Shopping for a bike rack now. Oh, Adele, I can hardly wait to see your rig. I'm so excited for you. All right, guys, I'm going to head on out. Hey, Clara McAllister. Hello, everyone. Miss Carol, you're looking extra beautiful today. Thank you. My crazy, my crazy. Sally Jeffsey Raphael glasses. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to try and hang up. You know how I sometimes try and end these broadcasts and it's going on forever. Tim has to call me and tell me, Carol, you didn't sign out. So I'll see you guys later. And I hope to see you from the meetup. If not, I will certainly have some wonderful videos from it. See you later, guys. May your journeys be filled with joy and blessings, and I will see you next week, if not before.